third and last day of the 10th edition of Raisina Dialogue will include several sessions with decision makers and thought leaders of world discussing geopolitics and geoeconomics. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, along with other speakers, will share his thoughts on the topic: commissars and capitalists, politics, business and new world order. They will discuss the ways of how business and geopolitical imperatives are reshaping global trade, finance and digital landscapes. The panel will also explore how political decisions are shaping businesses and are being implicated by them. Over 3,500 participants from about 125 countries have joined the dialogue in person in various sessions. The participants are discussing the state of the world and explore opportunities for cooperation on a wide range of contemporary matters. And DD India correspondent Akshay Dongre is joining us live from New Delhi. Hi Akshay, a very good morning to you. The third and last day of 10th edition of Raisina Dialogue. What can we expect?
Well, in the last 2 days, Siddharth, we have seen that how hundreds of delegates from different countries, around the world, have gathered here in New Delhi, which has in fact become the capital of geopolitics, not just in the region, but across the world at this moment, because we have foreign ministers coming in from several countries, in fact over 20 countries. We have former prime ministers, we have former ministers, think tanks, everyone gathered here, and the session that was inaugurated by the chief guest this time, who was the Prime Minister of New Zealand, who is also on a bilateral visit to India. So as far as the expectations are concerned, we can only judge them by the kind of discussions and bilateral talks that have been happening as far as the geopolitics is concerned in the region as well as in the wider world. So you have foreign minister coming in from Eastern European countries, from Africa, from Asia, from Americas. So you have almost all the representatives coming in from over 130 countries here gathering in New Delhi, and that only means that the kind of geopolitical positioning India has done has in fact worked, because the number of delegates that come to Raisina Dialogue, which is an annual event, continues to grow. In fact, while speaking to DD India, the Deputy Foreign Minister of Poland also said to us that he has been attending the Raisina Dialogue for past several years, and it is remarkable how much the summit, that is the premier geopolitical summit of India, has grown. And he even questioned that how fast and how wide can it grow. That means the kind of discussions that are happening are quite meaningful. There are discussions on the maritime security, on the ongoing conflicts around the world, on food security, climate change. So all the issues that concern the world, that concern the global south, that concerns the developing world, are being discussed, and kind of amid the turbulence that you see in the geopolitics at this moment, with several conflicts breaking out. India, in fact, has become the point where the world is converging right now to discuss for solutions.
Indeed, Akshay, and over 3,500 participants from about 125 countries have joined the dialogue in person. That's what we told viewers. Akshay, you are thoroughly covering this. What are they saying? What are you hearing from them?
Well, first of all is, of course, the kind of summit that is taking place, that has representations from across the world, is quite unique as far as the representations from, especially from conflict regions, because you have both the sides of the conflict coming here in New Delhi and discussing the kind of problems and challenges there are as far as these disagreements are concerned amid countries, amid regions, that is being discussed here. So it has become a safe spot. So people are talking about the Raisina Dialogue. People are talking about India's geopolitical stance, its positioning. They're also talking about the leadership that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has showed in the last 10 years, and many are also talking about peace, inspired by the statement, the quite famous statement by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that this is not an era of war, it's an era of peace, and countries should strive together to build countries and infrastructure and not weapons of mass destruction. So clearly, the pitch of peace that was started by India when it said that it is at the side of peace whenever there has been a conflict is resonating, especially with countries of the global south. In fact, we interacted with the Foreign Minister of Ghana as well, who also called Prime Minister Narendra Modi champion of peace, stating that the world should learn from statements of and messages of senior leaders like Prime Minister Narendra Modi on how the world should be focusing on development and building instead of destroying and destruction.
Very well put, Akshay. Thank you so much. We leave it there.